how can low income and single income families invest in property when buying in blue chip areas is out of reach? And I think that focusing on buying a quality asset is 100%. And so it doesn't have to actually be a blue chip area. And I think that this is a thing that, I guess it comes down to what's your definition of a blue chip area. So people might think, the eastern suburbs of Sydney is the only blue chip area, right? Because you might say that the inner west by comparison isn't blue chip. And however, people have done extraordinarily well investing in the inner west. So I guess that concept of what's a blue chip area, you could call, Palm Beach a blue chip area, but people typically haven't actually done very well in terms of investing in property in that area. So really, I think there are plenty of non-blue chip areas in that typical sort of sense of blue chip that do make very good investments. I think the importance, though, is getting those fundamentals right of the location. And that is that you need to have good employment opportunities where people can earn good incomes or can commute and earn good incomes elsewhere and do that work from home / commute. You also want a diverse population. So you don't want just one demographic. You don't want just retirees, or you don't just want first home buyers. You actually want a diversity of age groups, family, incomes, all that sort of stuff. You also want good lifestyle and amenity, and also no oversupply. You've got to be very careful that if you're buying into an area that is not landlocked effectively. So one of the reasons the inner city areas have done so well is because there is just an absolute scarcity of supply of land, and you can't make more land. So in order to get more land, you've got to go further out, which means further away from all those amenities, a longer commute, all those sorts of things. So if you can find those you can mirror that or mimic that in nice, solid regional towns where you've got all those other factors, then, you can get some good investment opportunities well and truly outside what might be typically seen as the blue chip areas.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is the lower your budget, the lower options you've got, or the smaller amount of options you've got. And that's going to push you to certain pockets. Then you're going to start to face more issues around the type of demand, who can afford to live in that area, who want to live in that area from an aspirational point of view. You're going to open yourself up to supply because you're going to be forced to more apartments and units and townhouses versus houses, etc. So it is tough.